Namaskar. Welcome you all at the literary platform Sahityapath. You are watching KHAMOSH Bhookh. In the previous episode, we saw how Buddhiya, after changing her clothes, transformed like a lotus emerging from the mud and shyly shrank in Babuji's presence. Babuji settled himself comfortably on the khatiya and began tuning his notes. There was no need to instruct Buddhiya. She instinctively brought down the Dhol. She synchronized its beats with the harmonium's melody. Tonight, Babuji had to perform at an event where only bhajans were sung. No other type of music was allowed. Usually his performances consisted of film songs and ghazals. This gathering provided an opportunity for him to practice as well. The event was scheduled for the night. Babuji started playing the tune of a bhajan sung by Vidhi Sharma. भगवान मेरी नैया उस पार लगा देना, अब तक तो निभाया है, आगे भी निभा देना. Buddhiya placed the dhol under her right knee and started playing. But Babuji stood up and corrected her, explaining that this instrument is played while resting in one's lap. She adjusted the dhol accordingly and resumed playing. The new dhol was much easier to play. It produced a clear and melodious sound with just a gentle movement of the fingers. Unlike the old one, which required hard pounding to produce any rhythm. As Babuji resumed singing, Buddhiya got completely immersed in the performance. The lyrics of the bhajan were so beautiful that anyone would become emotionally overwhelmed by them. One particular verse was especially moving. तुम शांति सुधाकर हो, तुम ज्ञान दिवाकर हो, मम हंस चुगे मोती, तुम मान सरोवर हो, दो बूंद सुधारस की हमको भी पिला देना, भगवान मेरी नैया उस पार लगा देना, अब तक तो निभाया है, आगे भी निभा देना. Wow, both were completely immersed in the song, lost in devotion, and both were happy. Devotion to God never brings sorrow. It always brings peace to the mind. It dissolves all desires. Once a person surrenders to the divine, they find inner contentment, and that contentment radiates a soothing presence to others as well. As always, Babuji left without saying anything. Buddhiya stood at the threshold watching him go. She was just rearranging some things inside the house when there was a knock at the door. Buddhiya thought Babuji had returned, but when she opened the door, she saw Kaka, Aji and the boy whom Kaka had chosen for her. The three of them looked at Buddhiya and their eyes widened in shock. They had never seen such beauty before. It was as if Buddhiya had been reborn. The girl, who was always wrapped in tattered clothes, now looked like a doll displayed in a showroom, dressed in different outfits to attract attention. Aji and Kaka had never seen a showroom, but the boy certainly had. Buddhiya spoke, Aji, should I bring the khatiya outside or will you come inside? Aji replied, no, bring it outside. Buddhiya brought out the khatiya. Kaka and boy sat on it while she placed a small stool for Aji. She also set out some food items brought by Babuji along with water and then stood close to Aji. As Kaka sipped water, regret filled his heart. What have I done? I am handing over a delicate flower to a devil, thinking I am fulfilling my duty, but he was helpless. The boy kept staring at Buddhiya, but Buddhiya didn't look at him even once. She was waiting for him to shift his attention elsewhere so she could steal a glance at him. When Aji started asking her questions, Buddhiya finally got the chance to observe him. Instantly, she felt something odd. She had seen such faces at roadside dhaba before. What was there to look at in a face covered with a beard and mustache? If she were the type to be attracted to such appearances, she would have already found many like him. At first glance, she completely disliked him. How could she like anyone else after seeing the serene and dignified presence of Babuji? But life doesn't always offer choices. Sometimes, out of helplessness, one has to accept anything. Even a devil has to be worshipped as God for the sake of survival. But how could someone who had witnessed the divine be satisfied with an ordinary man? And that too when she herself was no less than a goddess.